Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm being lazy today, man. I don't even have the tripod set up, but well, actually, I'm gonna have to set it up if I'm gonna thumb through this manga. But I recently reread the classic original run of Trigun last year and rewatched the anime. If you know, I'm not looking forward to the new anime, but then I found out that there's a Trigun Maximum, a continuation of the story, which was published in a seinen magazine, not a shonen magazine. And maybe it was a little darker than the original run, and it was a little different. So, picked up the first volume. About to do a review of it. Stay tuned.
These action figures on my shelf, man, they drive the ladies crazy. Nerdcore, I'm watching comic book movies, so they wanna have my babies. Nerdcore.
Actually, I decided to stand the phone up over here. You see, we still got the Christmas tree up. Not going to go through the whole entire book, page through page, but I will give my thoughts on it and talk a bit about the art and some of the seinen themes that might be in here. As far as those seinen themes, I think I can't remember what the Trigun was originally published in, but they said it was a shonen, and this was in Young King Hours, I think, and that was supposed to be a seinen magazine. I'm not from Japan. I never read them as they were serialized, so obviously I'm not an expert boss on it. The only current stuff I read that comes out is like Chainsaw Man, because they updated on the Shonen Jump app, and I really just got that to read Chainsaw Man because I wanted to stay current with it. But other than like Naruto, Death Note, Demon Slayer, I'm not like this mega shonen fan. It just happens to be some of the mangas I do like are shonen, and you know, that's fine. But anyway, it starts off with like 2 years after the original series ends, or I guess 2 years after the anime ends if you're going on that timeline. But there was some filler in the anime, even though it was good. I liked it. And now, like, I think Millie and whatever, dude, I can't think of her name right now. I think they're like reporters or something now that are assigned to this case of finding Vash because he's disappeared for like 2 years. And as far as oh yeah, I got to get back to this. As far as the seinen themes go, I think they allude to like some chick getting like RAPED'd and killed in here and stuff like that. But it wasn't too much more darker or like grown up than I remember reading in the original Trigun run. But you know, maybe it'll get crazier as I get deeper into it. I am just on volume 1. These books are kind of expensive now on eBay, so I'm like trying to find the best deal on them. So I think they're like reporters now or something going after him. But then there's this other dude who they take Millie and damn, bro, how come I can't remember her name right now? Anyway, you know, the 2 girls. They take them off the case, and this guy that's supposed to go after him, but he's actually an assassin that tries to kill him, and you know, he doesn't end up killing him. But Wolfwood is set out on a quest to find Vash after 2 years to, you know, go after knives and, you know, the gung-ho guns and all that type of shit. And he's like hiding in this town, and he has like very long hair and like a 5 o'clock shadow and shit. And he's like helping out this family and protecting them. And he's still out there being the pacifist. This little short, like midget god hand looking dude is like trying to kill this girl, and Vash is like going to such the extreme to not have to kill or fight this dude that he's acting like a dog and like doing all the shit the guy says. And then there's like a fake Vash that he ends up fighting, and he beats him, and you know, he hasn't killed anybody so far, but he's still a badass. He's still, you know, a top gunner. And basically Wolfwood shows up and is like, yo, bro, you gotta come with me. It's for the good. Make a decision. We finna roll out. And there's these two families that are warring in town, and he kind of gets involved in that conflict, and it's a whole other scenario. It has the humor you would expect in it, the action. I love this. There's actually like a redesign of his costume, because he goes that town where like they get involved in the conflict with the families and shit. His like dude who made his original costume and like his arm and shit. So like he gets like a new arm, a new costume, and this dude works on it for him, and it kind of puts some light on like how his costume protects him and like how he got the arm and everything, and like that's a pretty funny chapter, because like you see him get hold up, let me hop back to something real quick. When he decides to leave the town originally, before they go to this next town where there's these two families in a conflict, and he gets his new arm and his new jacket and shit, this doctor dude operates on his arm and shit. The girl that he's protecting, she cuts his hair, so he goes back to his OG haircut. So that's cool. The haircut he needs to have up in this new anime, but instead they gave him that MGK cut. Come on, bro. But yeah, they're in that town. He ends up getting everybody out of the conflict without killing everybody. I'm torn, dude. How I used to do these reviews, by going through, looking at every page and telling you about it, or just giving you a general like plot, or at least my interpretation of it, and throwing it out there and then showing you some of the parts I like. Y'all let me know, man. Is it chill the way I do it? I just say how I feel real quick and then show you some of the pages I liked, or should I thumb all the way through them like Eclectic Collector, D-Rocksteady like them, bro? Because they're super in depth with their shit. But and then Wolfwood's there in the end, bro, to save him, because when the conflict's resolved, Vash is going away in cuffs. Also, I want to say there's some throwbacks and some flashbacks to Rim and Knives in this that are like kind of touching. And then it ends with Wolfwood helping Vash escape, but Wolfwood's still like, bro, what the hell's wrong with you? Your peaceful, not in these words, but your peaceful bullshit, bro, is like getting us caught up, dog. I'm tired of saving you, basically. And Legato pops up at the end. And also, quick side note, I kept calling my 5-year-old Legacy Legato for some reason. I always give my kids these weird ass names, and I kept thinking, where the fuck's that name from? Legato. And then when I started reading this, I was like, yeah, that's where I got that shit off of, is Trigun. But anyway, yeah, man, I liked it a lot. I'm going to continue reading it. Hopefully it gets into some of the more seinen themes, but I love Trigun. I've always been a fan. So it's like a hero returns. Gotta love that silhouette, man. That's the thing that the new show's not hitting, bro, is that fucking classic, that style, man, that rugged Mad Max type of shit. But anyway, you see Wolfwood popping in to town, being a badass that he is. And you know, Wolfwood smokes, man. He doesn't have fucking lollipops in his mouth like he's gonna on that new thing. And then there's the little dude that Vash is like barking like a dog and shit, and the fake Vash. And then there's Vash in hiding, bro, like with his long hair and shit. And he's going by the name, fuck, I can't remember, like Eric's. Yeah, so it goes through that whole thing where he saves the chick by acting like a dog and jumping around with his clothes off. And then Wolfwood coming back to convince him, like, yo, time to get out of here. Brought his gun. You know the business. Look at that shit, bro. Iconic. Love the art. One thing I gotta say, as much as I love the art, man, sometimes the fight scenes are like a little hard to understand what the fuck's going on, you know, if I'm being honest. Look at, man, Goofy Vash being himself. You gotta love it. And anyway, after they save the chick, she's giving him a haircut. He's sitting here thinking back on like when he met the family and shit, and how he protected them, and slowly he's getting a haircut, and then all done, And it's kind of sad little situation. He leaves town, the girl and her mom miss him, but they got to get on, man. They got to get on the road. Then in this next part, you just see like Meryl getting taken off the case, and this other guy who's supposed to go out and look for Vash, but he ends up being an assassin. And of course, he doesn't assassinate Vash because, you know, Vash ain't going out like a punk like that. And then Meryl ends up showing up and then just leaving. So her and Millie, I guess, are going to be on the case, the reporters after Vash. See, she shows up, but she doesn't stay for long. And of course, she doesn't get killed. Millie takes this fool out the game. And sometimes the art, like, dude, I fucking thought that was Vash for a minute, but it was Millie. I like this I like this panel a lot, man. That very kind of old school manga style fucking drawing. It's just, I don't know, wide-eyed. It looks pretty. I like it. This is funny too. Wolfwood with an evil grin. Now here's some more knives, flashbacks and shit. Your boy Vash thinking about the past, Rim, knives, but he's asleep. He's over here training, doing one-arm push-ups, doing some shit with like guns where he fucking is blindfolded. I thought that was cool. And you can see how whacked out his body looks from all the injuries and shit. So of course he's gonna go on the hunt. There's the sand steamer. A little bit of action taking place. Him getting his arm worked on. All the stuff between those two families that are like kind of into it, and they intervene. His new costume, his new jacket. He gets his new arm. All that shit. Dope art right there. Looks like Nightow, or I can't remember how to say his name. His art got kind of more comic booky along the way. Dude, fucking love that. I would love to do a tattoo of that. But yeah. And yeah, you know, like I said, all the shit going down between the two families, a lot of fighting, a lot of dope scenes. Love this art. And then him ended up getting in trouble, even though he helped stop everything and about to get arrested and taken in. But your boy Wolfwood shows up. Oh, look at him, man. He got fucked up. And he got arrested. Even though he, like, de-escalated the conflict between all these fools and stopped people from getting killed and shit. Your boy Wolfwood shows up on a motorcycle ready to save him. He keeps calling him Spiky. Yo, Spiky. I remember him calling him Needle Noggin all the time in the anime, but I didn't remember him calling him Spiky. But it has been a minute since I read the other manga. But anyway, yeah, bro, sick as fuck. And then Legato at the end. So, hey, man, if you've read this, let me know what you think about it. If you haven't, let me know what you think about it anyway. And make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, all that. We're going to have that Sandman Omnibus giveaway when we hit 1,000 subscribers. As always, I appreciate y'all watching. Much love and respect. Peace.